Yeah. All right. Real quick, man, I'm gonna give you that status update on what's going on. So it's been since May since I had the tendonitis in the right shoulder, and it's definitely doing a lot better now. It has been, let's see, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 9 months. So it's been 9 months. It definitely took some time. I'm still working with lightweight. I haven't fully recovered. I can't just go all out and do a bunch of weight. So what I do is I try to work with some lightweight. I already went through all my pushes, my pulls. Now I'm going into more complex movements, shoulder exercises and things like that. But it's been a while. I mean, if you really look at how long it took, I've been working at it. I thought the injury would have went after 3 months. I thought it would have went after 4 months, 5 months. So I went in and I actually worked on the same area again and kind of aggravated it. But some of that aggravation I think was still necessary. If you really look at the layout and how I did everything, I think it was necessary because I did a lot of growth from it. What I did notice is when I don't work out, if I don't work out, the shoulder becomes very kind of tense and tight and stuff like that. So it's still not 100% recovered, but it is definitely in better standing, which is, kind of more so what I want. So I can now get in the gym, I can train, I can hit upper body, lower body, I can do almost any and every exercise. There's certain ones I can't do. Right now I'm struggling with rear delt flies. Seems to really take a toll on the shoulder. Doesn't aggravate the injury and make it come back, but it just doesn't feel manageable with the weight that I used to lift. So I keep the weight really light with that, if I do them anyway. I just recently started doing shoulder presses, really good. I noticed with shoulder presses and lateral raises that when I incorporated these exercises, of course it was at the time when it was right or necessary. It wasn't at the beginning of the injury or anything like that. Way into this point where it's, it's kind of coming back. It seems that those exercises have done a lot for me in the area of benefit. I think that if I wasn't doing them, my arm kind of was growing towards certain movements, a lot of push and a lot of pull. That was mainly what I covered. And then I started to cover my overhead presses and things like that. One exercise that I have not touched yet, and I think I'm gonna wait a full year for this one, is front raises. I never really did many front raises. If you look at any of my shoulder workouts or anything like that, I focus more on my front deltoid or my chest day. I feel like, it's already getting taxed. If you have any idea how my schedule is set up, I separate my shoulder and my chest day. So I don't want to hit those shoulders too hard. So I make sure that I go ahead and I'll hit it really hard with chest, and I find that that does justice to my front deltoid, keeps everything even and balanced the way that I want it. So that's kind of what I feel and think and have been doing. And, we're going to wait around and see what the end result actually will be. But I'm hoping in May I can be back to 100%, get things back going. As far as progress and things like that, I've been doing really good. If you look at one of my last videos, I think I called it Back on the Grind. With that particular video, what I did was I gave an idea of my weight and stuff like that, just to see kind of where I'm at and what's going on. And I was around 168 or 169, and now around 185, between 185 and 187. And when I say that's my weight, that's really my weight, because what I'll do before checking that actual weight is I'll go like 12 hours without eating. I'll go without drinking for a certain amount of time, just so all my variables are the same and I can see the results that I'm seeing on the scale lead in and match into what I'm actually doing in the gym. So that's the biggest thing. Overall, what I noticed is I've been doing a lot of overtraining lately. That overtraining has just been for me too, and you could define it as overtraining if you want. I don't really call it that. But what it is I'm set up to build more strength. I was doing a lot of exercises, a lot of sets, a lot of reps, high volume pretty much for my arm to get better, because more reps and the repetition was ideal because I couldn't really add the weight that I wanted. So I found myself doing like 20 something sets for like back, you know. That's a little too much. If you're thinking in terms of like growing and stuff like that, that's extensive. So we definitely want to keep it more strict to like the 10, 12, 15 set type of deal. Focus on a manageable weight, not something that's really just heavy and you're just trying to push it up and stuff like that. So that's really the update. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there, and keep tuning in if you do, you know, find some interest in these videos. Check them out. I'm gonna have more coming. I'm gonna do workouts and things like that, keep you updated with the progress and things like that, and kind of just go from there. All right, cool. I'm out, man. Look out for more of the material. I got more coming very soon. Stay tuned. Yep.